FM Sports.
Wahpeton Baseball is on the air. Tonight's game is brought to you by Action Realty, Builder's First Source, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, High Camp Construction, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, State Farm Agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Twin Town Villa, Vision Ford, and the Wilkin Drink and Eatery. Now, here's KBMW's Robert Wanek.
Game 2, Wahpeton Huskies versus West Fargo Packers. Packers took the first game 10-3. Wahpeton celebrates its seniors in between games, and they're going to roll them out there in the lineup for this non-conference 5-inning nightcap at John Randall Field. Congratulations to the Husky seniors. Avery and Cade Malmy, Skylar Blado, Jaden King, Brady DeFries, Nick Lang and Walter Cooper, Klosterman, Ryan Kosowski, Jacob Fensky, McCade Picken, and Braxton Pauly. Pauly is injured, but all the rest of those players are going to be out there in this one. Starting on the mound for Wahpeton is Jacob Fensky, who was off to a great start against top-ranked Shanley before that 5-inning game got rained out last time. He's back on the bump here, his final game at John Randall Field. Fensky, the right-handed pitcher, delivers out of the windup. First pitch is fouled to the backstop for a strike. Fensky facing Drew Hettenbaugh, center fielder wearing number 6 for the Packers. Lefty in the batter's box. Fensky delivers the second pitch. That one is down for a ball. So 10-3, Packers take the first game. Wahpeton looking to salvage the day here in this 5-inning nightcap. Fensky's 1-1 delivery. High and outside. 2-1. Jacob Fensky falls behind the count to the leadoff hitter, Hettenbaugh. Fensky works a fastball on the outside corner to even the count at 2-2. That one pops the mitt of your catcher this game. For Wahpeton, Skylar Blado played shortstop last game. He'll be one half of the battery with Fensky. 2-2 delivery. That one is laced to left field, just inside the line. Looks like Hettenbaugh is going to go for a double. Might have missed first base. Throw comes in. Let's see if they check. And I might have been the only one in the building that saw that, so that's going to be a double for Drew Hettenbaugh, who appeared to run right over the bag at first. You can check that out on KBMW News Live YouTube. Extra base hit presented by High Camp Construction. Fensky gets back to work here, looking to shake that off. Beautiful location on the fastball, inside corner, strike 1 to Brody Medina, number 4. Oh, 1, Fensky to Medina. That one hit hard, single to left field through the hole. West Fargo's going to hold up at third base. They'll have runners on the corner. Nobody down here. Medina on first. Hettenbaugh on third after a leadoff double. That'll bring up Luke Finn, who struck out the side to close out last game. Another lefty hitter to the first 3 in the lineup for the Packers. Fensky looking to grab an out here for Wahpeton. Senior pitcher wearing number 20. Always interesting to see what the high school teams will do with runners on the corners. That one is hit to center field. Jaden King tracking. He's underneath it. That will score 1 on a sacrifice fly from Luke Finn. Hettenbaugh comes home. Medina parked at first base, not testing the strong arm of Jaden King. So Finn, a sacrifice fly, 1 RBI. Puts West Fargo on the board first here in the nightcap. 1-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Fensky gets an out. Gets a strike here to the cleanup hitter, Leighton Hoffland. Fensky settling in on the mound for Wahpeton. Hoffland, another lefty, so 2 of the first 3 of the first 4 as Fensky checks first base, throws it over to McCade Picken. Nothing doing. Changing up his cadence there. Fensky, he knows how to pitch. I mean, that's all he does. He's not an everyday position player. Same thing for B-Legion last year. He primarily pitched. Did a good job. That one's grounded hard to the second baseman. Flip to Klosterman. Over to Pickin. Double play. Malmy, Klosterman, Pickin. That's a wrap on the first inning. Roll it up, boys. Huskies get out of there, escaping most of the damage. 1-0 West Fargo after 1/2 inning at John Randall Field on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We'll take a quick break and we'll get right back to the nightcap between Wahpeton and West Fargo on B92.7 FM.
Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs. Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Nice way for the Huskies to end the top of the first inning in this nightcap of a twin bill versus West Fargo. That was your second baseman, Avery Malmy, gets the ground ball. Nice little shovel pass over to his shortstop, Cooper Klosterman, who completes the double play with a good stretch on the tail end by McCade Pickin. Senior trio rolling up a double play, and we're going to head to the bottom of the first. West Fargo up 1-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're joined up here by Coach Kappas, Coach Wendy Kappas. I don't know if what she's doing, hitting the woe or hitting the Dougie or some dance move up here, but she's having a good time. 1-0 West Fargo. Leading off the game is going to be Skylar Blado in his traditional leadoff spot for the Huskies. Does a little drawing with the handle of the bat in the dirt. Steps into the batter's box. He's going to take signs from Hunter McCall. So Hunter McCall will coach first base in this game. Coach third base, excuse me. First pitch on the way to Skylar Blado off the plate outside. Thought we had a nice job behind the plate last game, and it's going to get a little tighter this game with Josh Nordick. He has a tried and true strike zone, belt to knee, corner to corner, which I like. Doesn't get any more consistent as that one ducks and dives out of the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to Skylar Blado. Two-0 pitch on the way. That one just gets the belt buckle, 2-1. On the mound, Owen Haugen. First time we're seeing him today, number 9. And he falls behind 3-1. So third righty of the day for West Fargo. 3-1 delivery from Haugen to Blado. That one goes to the backstop, and Blado able to start this game off with a walk presented by State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Brings up Cade Malmy, sliding all the way up to the 2 spot here in the order. One part of the tandem, Cade and Avery Malmy, identical twins, honored as senior contributors to this team tonight. Trying to make an impact. Last game of the spring season at John Randall Field, he pushes a bunt foul for strike 1. Kind of a tweener in between a sacrifice and a bunt hit attempt there. Couldn't get squared around in time. It's Cooper Klosterman, good hustle there to go get the foul ball. All the way over from the Wahpeton dugout. Pickoff move to first base. Blado back in plenty of time. Blado going to be playing baseball at NDSCS, so he will have plenty more days on this field, and of course, he'll be a key cog in the pitching rotation this summer for Post 20. Malmy squares to bunt again, and a curveball stays high and goes off the mid of the catcher, and that's going to allow Blado to scamper over to first base on the wild pitch. So Malmy 1-1 falls off the first bunt attempt. The second bunt attempt zips over the brim of his batter's helmet. Wahpeton now has a runner in scoring position. 2 hits in the first inning for the Packers after they racked up, I believe, 13 hits in the first game. So Huskies are going to have to try to keep pace here with the number 2 team in the EDC. Delivery on the way. That one is high at the letters. Malmy, 3-1, working with the hitter's count here. 3-1 pitch to Malmy. That one is a strike. About the same location as the last one, but Malmy ducked that one and did not work out in his favor. 2 strikes on Malmy now. And that one is a curveball that hits him right in the hind end, and he's going to jog down to first base. So a walk and a hit by pitch to start the game here for Owen Haugen. Brings up Jaden King. King playing center field for the second game today, wearing number 6. Delivery on the way to King. That one outside. Good work by the catcher to get his mitt on it. King up in the count, 1-0. Trying to get Wahpeton on the board here as they trail 1-0. Nice curveball there. Looper makes its way to the inside half of the plate for a strike from Haugen. One. Delivery, King, way outside in the left-handed batter's box. Can't get him to bite. Your catcher this game, I believe, is J.J. Lauritsen for the Packers. King hits that one over to the second base hole. It's going to get through, and they're going to send Blado. No, they're not. Blado doing a good job paying attention to Hunter McCall, who held him up at the last minute. Good communication between the third base coach and the leadoff man, and we got the bases juiced after Jaden King singles through the right side of the infield. Wahpeton with a shot in the arm to start this nightcap at John Randall Field. 1-0, West Fargo, bottom of the first inning, Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Wahpeton gets its first 3 batters on, and that brings up Cooper Klosterman. The bases loaded. Klosterman swings at the first pitch. That's going to drop. Single to left field. 1 run scores. Malmy held up at third. Klosterman drives in a run, ties it up. Looks like he's got a salt shaker or something over there at first base. Gotta love the celebration on senior night. Klosterman with an RBI. Single to left field. We're tied at 1 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Have some fun out there, young man. Brings up Nick Langenwalter. All seniors in this Wahpeton lineup in game 2. First pitch is another nice bender from Haugen. Works from the inside batter's box all the way to the outside corner for a strike. Second pitch is off the plate. It's Jaden King on first base after that RBI single. That one, another off-speed pitch, catches the corner, and Langenwalter's facing a 1-2 count here. Malmy on third, King on second, Klosterman on first. Little roller to the right side. That one's going to get past the second baseman. Langenwalter plates another run. Wahpeton goes up 2-1, and first inning is about trading blows here at John Randall Field. The Huskies find themselves in a competitive start to the game. Something they've been yearning for, and they're going to get it here in the nightcap. Home finale for these seniors. McCade Pickens steps to the plate with the bases loaded. Pickens takes the first pitch belt high down the center of the plate. Three singles in this inning so far for Wahpeton. RBIs from Langenwalter and Klosterman. Runs scored by Blado and Malmy. McCade Pickens, 1-1 count, bases juiced. Pitch is off the plate, 2-1. Wahpeton doing a nice job getting up in the counts here, getting those beach ball pitches that they can do some damage with. Haugen comes set. Picken takes a strike on the outside corner, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. As we're going to have to get the lights on here at JR. It's getting a little dim on the KBMW News Live YouTube channel. Picken, 2-2. Strikes out on a ball at the belt. The throw down to first base allows King to score. So we get a strikeout at the plate of McCade Picken. They try to throw behind Langenwalter at first, and that allows King to score. So we're up 3-1 now. Wahpeton on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Picken watch that one cross at the belt. Jaden King alertly runs home on the pickoff throw. We got runners on the corners, and they're going to go over to first again, and Langenwalter able to get back. Klosterman on third, Langenwalter on first. Runs scored in the inning so far by Blado, Malmy, and King, and Haugen goes over there again. Keeping Langenwalter honest. He's a gritty kid. He's not afraid to get dirty. Head first slide. Finally does go home. That's going to be ball 1 to the other Malmy, Avery. Avery Malmy, who helped roll that double play on a grounder to his second base spot last inning. Seeing if he can add to his contribution here. He flares one foul out of play, first base side. The Malmy boys, big Yankee fans. Yankees in Minneapolis for a series with the Twins. Malmy boys are playing for the enemy here. Yankees, as Avery flares one out to right field. It's going to get over the center fielder's head, and they're going to score another run. Langenwalter alertly gets to second base on what easily could have been a force out. Second baseman drifted back, and the ball just dropped. Langenwalter, great read off the bat, able to get into second. RBI single, Avery Malmy. 4 hits in the inning for the Huskies. Singles from Jaden King, Cooper Klosterman, Nick Langenwalter, and Avery Malmy. A walk and a hit by pitch from Skylar Blado and Cade Malmy. And we have a 4-1 lead for Wahpeton. We got your first Minn Kota Egg Products mound visit of the game. Owen Haugen got the off-speed pitch going. That has been freezing the Wahpeton hitters, but they have been teeing up the fastball. Watching it all the way to the plate and taking it to the right side of the infield. 2 grounders past the outstretched arms of the second baseman, and 1 line drive that dropped in just over his head. And Ryan Kosowski is going to come up. Right fielder sees his first action today. Runners on first and second. Pitch squirts to the backstop. We're going to have runners on second and third as Wahpeton looks to add on to this 4-1 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Husky seniors having some fun out there playing with a lead. Something they haven't gotten to do a whole lot this season. Hoping to end this home schedule on a high note. Second pitch to Kosowski. Knee-high fastball for a strike. Infield in on the grass all around for the Packers. Trying to stop the bleeding here. Wahpeton coming out hot. Bottom of the first inning at John Randall Field. Kosowski frozen on the bender. Starts leaning backwards. It makes its way across the plate. As I was saying, folks, that is a nice pitch. You'd think Haugen would want to stick with it, but he has been mixing it up. 1-2. Haugen does stick with it. Paints the corner for a strikeout looking. 2 down. That's going to bring up Brady DeFries, and we have now batted around. This is your 9-hitter wearing number 9. Guy who made a big impact on the BW Blades hockey team this season. He's going to get his first reps at the plate tonight. Checks his swing. Down and away. Ball 1. Borderline pitch. Brady lays off. And he's rewarded for it. He's got 2 runners in scoring position. Outside, DeFries finds himself up 2 balls, no strikes. They got room for him on first base. That would bring this order around to the top with Skylar Blado, should he walk. Up early in the count against Owen Haugen. 2-0 pitch to DeFries. Takes a swing at it, a little bit behind. Foul. down the right side. Brady, a right-handed hitter. Pretty calm batting stance, just standing in there. Takes a ball high, crosses at the letters, and he's got a 3-1 count to work with here. First base is open. Looking for something in his wheelhouse. 3-1 pitch from Haugen, and there it is. Hits it off the barrel, but it's right at the second baseman. He'll sidearm it to first, and that'll do it for the first inning, but not before the Huskies tack on 4 runs, taking a 4-1 lead over West Fargo on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. I'm Robert Wanick. This is the final Huskies home game of the regular season at John Randall Field. You're listening to B92.7 FM and video streaming on KBMW News Live YouTube.
Folding the fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Back at John Randall Field for the second inning of this nightcap between the West Fargo High Packers and your hometown Wahpeton Huskies. Wahpeton fell 10-3 in the first game. They've come out swinging, up 4-1 after one full inning. Given some run support here for Jacob Fensky on the hill. So he'll start off the top of the second against this dangerous Packers lineup. Skips a ball in the dirt. We'll start off with Leighton Hoffland. This Fensky down 1-0 in the count. Delivery. Strike one from Jacob Fensky. Fensky, wearing number 20, right-handed pitcher. Three-quarter delivery. That one is flared foul. This is Owen Haugen, leading off the inning for West Fargo. 1-2. Jacob Fensky really settling in here after giving up a pair of hits to start the game. 1-2 delivery. Beautiful curveball. Gets a weak chopper to the second baseman. He's got to hurry. He'll get it over to Pickin in plenty of time. For the first out of the inning, your Wahpeton Huskies second baseman, Avery Malmy. Or is it Cade Malmy? Let me double check. It is Avery Malmy. First out of the inning. That was a very nice off-speed pitch from Jacob Fensky there. Just buried the barrel of the bat in the dirt and chopped it over to the second baseman. Foul ball here from TJ Lauritsen, left-handed catcher wearing number 7. Beautiful night here at JR. Tiny breeze has picked up, blown into the press box. Lights are coming on. 0-1 delivery stays outside. Skylar Blado does a nice job of framing those pitches. He doesn't bring the glove back in. He just tilts the direction of the webbing on the mitt. Very nice job by the Wahpeton catcher. And he does get the call there doing that. That is like some Yadi Molina style stuff there. Just turning the angle of the glove without moving your arm. Changing the look of the pitch as Fensky's up 1-2 here. Fensky gets a check swing foul ball. And they're looking for a foul ball to get thrown back into play. Josh Nordic rifles it out to the mound. Fensky went way off the plate inside, and Almost got a swing and miss from Lauritsen, but he was able to use that thing like a sword and just defend himself. And we got a 1-2 count. Fensky going back at it. He goes inside again. This one skips off the dirt for a ball. 2-2. Fensky working out of the windup with the bases clear and one down. Gets another soft roller over to the first baseman. Fair ball. Pickin fields the grounder on top of first base for the force out. We have 2 down here in the second inning. Wahpeton working quick, holding a 4-1 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Brings up your shortstop, Jacob Scholin. Another new name here in game 2. Fensky staring over the top of the glove. Leg kick out of the windup. Hangs an off-speed pitch off the plate. Ball 1. 1-0 delivery from Fensky. Knee-high fastball for a strike. Location has been primo from Fensky early on in this one. So he looks to stay ahead here. 1-1 count. Delivery on the way. Beautiful outside fastball. Jacob Fensky, 1-2. Jacob Scholin. Fensky without a strikeout yet in this game. This will be a good time to get one and slam the door on the second inning. The righty delivers. And he gets a backwards K. Jacob Fensky firing darts here for Wahpeton. They're up 4-1 after 2 full innings. After 1.5 innings, on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Jacob Fensky, good start to the game on the mound for your hometown Huskies in their home finale of 2024 spring baseball. We'll be right back after a quick break on B92.7 FM.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. I'm Robert Wanick on B92.7 FM. The Wahpeton Huskies looking to take Game 2 here against West Fargo after the Packers handed them a 10-3 conference loss to open the evening. Wahpeton off to a good start, as good of one as they've had this year. They're up 4-1. Heading into the bottom of the second. Back to the top of the order with Skylar Blado. He walked and scored in the first inning. Wahpeton celebrating their 11 seniors today in their final home game of the 2024 spring season. Thank you for joining us on B92 and streaming live on KBMW News Live YouTube. We got a gloomy, dark evening here at John Randall. It's calming down. The mist, the light rain mist has stopped. A little bit of a breeze here, but it's ideal spring baseball. Beautiful night at the ballpark to put a hoodie on and enjoy the game. So Skylar Blado steps to the plate. Your table setter for this Huskies team, the senior, hits one out to right field. It's right down the line. Diving attempt. No bueno, but an excellent try by Leighton Hoffland. Great effort there in right field. Superman dive, but can't get it, and Blado's going to get some new life at the plate. Attacking the first pitch, the at-bat is Skylar Blado. Blado lines the second pitch of the at-bat to left field, and he's 1 for 1 with a walk. We're just 2 innings into this 5-inning non-conference game. Wahpeton gets the leadoff man on. up 4-1 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And the NDSCS Wildcats softball team is headed to the NJCAA Division III National Tournament. They'll get a chance to defend their national championship from a season ago. Congratulations to the Lady Wildcats. Picked up 2 games at home today over the College of DuPage. They are district champions. They won 7-4, and then they took care of business, cleaned house with a 12-0 shutout win in the nightcap. As Blado gets to second base on a wild pitch. Wild pitch to Cade Malmy. Looked like it hit him there, but I think even if it did, he probably wants to stay in the batter's box and hit. He was hit the first time up, and that one nearly hits him. Big hack. No contact there from Malmy, and he's down 1-2. So the Lady Wildcats are going to Chattanooga, Tennessee, May 22nd. I'm assuming they'll get a number 1 seed. They're ranked number 1 in the country. That's the NJCAA D3 Softball World Series. Making that a yearly trip is head coach Mike Elke and the softball team. 2-2 pitch on the way to Malmy. Takes that one up and away, full count. So Wahpeton putting it together at the plate. Some good at-bats in the nightcap here. Payoff pitch to Malmy. On the way. He grounds that one to short. Throw over to first base and plenty of time for the first out. Nowhere for Blado to go. He'll stay put at second base. Brings up your number 3 hitter, Jaden Big Bird King. We asked why they call him Big Bird last year when we were filming the Boys of Summer documentary, and Caden Kappas said, well, he walks like a bird. Runs like a deer, though. Some great catches in the first game in center field. He's back there in this game. Tracking down everything. First pitch on the way to King. He grounds that one to second base. Second baseman goes down to a knee. Sidearm throw to first base for out number 2. Advancing Blado to third base. Huskies 90 feet away from another run here. That play at second base made by Landon Troftgruben. Troftgruben with the only real tongue twister name in the scorebook today. Cooper Klosterman to the plate. He had an RBI single that he absolutely tatered to left field in his first appearance. Checks his swing on the outside pitch, but it clips the corner for a strike. Klosterman trying to break out of a slump in that first at-bat. He really hit that ball hard, so that might be the turning point for him here. As he heads into summer, he'll be counted on to contribute to a post-20 team expected to contend in Class A once again. 2-1 to Cooper. Oh, he hits that one real hard down the left field line. That one's fair. That one's going to roll all the way to the fence. Misplayed, bad angle by the left fielder, and Klosterman's going to unhook the plow and get into second base. He lets it hang over at the Keystone with a double. RBI two-bagger from the senior, Cooper Klosterman. 5-1 Wahpeton on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Klosterman way out front on those fastballs. Seeing it great out of the hand tonight under the lights at John Randall Field. It's going to bring up Nick Langenwalter. Langenwalter can't hold up. Check swing strike. So Blado has 2 runs. Walks, singles, scores twice. That's going to be a swing and a miss by Langenwalter to the backstop, which allows Klosterman to scurry his way over to third base. Huskies 90 feet away from making this a 6-1 ball game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Huskies only have 2 wins on the season, so they got to be feeling good about this one. They got to keep their foot on the gas. Jacob Fensky getting some good run support here from his Wahpeton teammates. Langenwalter down 0-2, however. The delivery Takes a pitch on the outside corner. Looked like it might have been a changeup. Strike 3 looking, Nick Langenwalter, and that's going to end the inning for the Wahpeton Huskies. They tack on another run. They got 6 hits already through 2 innings on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Wahpeton 5, West Fargo 1. We'll be right back on B92.7.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Otter Tail Power Company would like.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Sorry to cut that ad off by Otter Tail Power Company, our power pole sponsors. Thank you, Otter Tail Power. First pitch from Fensky. That one is fouled down the third base line, and the third base coach for West Fargo, playing twister over there, falls to the ground in the grass. That one goes out of play for strike 1. This is Noah Betker, lefty, wearing number 24. Jacob Fensky really working well on the mound here for Wahpeton. The righty delivers the 0-1 pitch. Oof, looked like he darted the inside corner, but he left it off the plate. It's 1-1. 2-1. Fensky, the senior righty for Wahpeton. Short leg kick. He gets a grounder to the right side. Diving attempt from Malmy. Tips off his glove into the outfield. It's going to be a single for Betker. It's going to bring up your number 9 hitter, Landon Trofgruben. Third hit of the game for West Fargo as they trail 5-1 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Carlson Family Insurance representing auto owners. Outside pitch by Fensky, knocked down. Great job by Blado using the mitt. Little backhand stop there from your senior catcher. Trofgruben, wearing number 3, playing second base. Betker over on first, nobody out. Fensky's pitch darts the kneecaps for a strike. Man, he is going to be hard to hit if he stays down in the zone. They're just beating that thing into the ground. Ground ball pitcher. 1-1 pitch from Fensky. That one's off the plate. Snap throw from Blado. One hop over to Pick, and he just knocks it down. Pickin over at first base, one of the most hilarious high school athletes you will ever meet. Go check out his interview on our Facebook page, kvmwnews.com, Facebook. You get a kick out of him. That one is chopped over to third. Charging play. Langenwalter. One hop to first base, and Pickin can't quite handle it. And that's going to be... It's got to be an E5 that throws there on time. He's out. So E5 there on Langenwalter. A for effort, but it's an E for an error. Trofgruben over to first base. Betker over to second, and there's nobody down here. West Fargo threatening under the lights at John Randall Field. Top of the order, it's a bunt. Blado races out. It's going to be Fensky, the pitcher, who fields it. Throws it off the glove of Malmy at first base. 1 run scores. Koselski picks it up in right field. A 2nd run scores. And I don't know if I can put that all on Fensky, because by the time he threw it over to first base, no one was there. So you got Pickin, the first baseman, charging on the bunt. and the second baseman, Malmy, just didn't get over there in time. So by the time Fenske threw it, Malmy was still trying to find the bag with his feet, and he couldn't hang on to the baseball. So 2 runs score. And we got a runner on second base. Brody Medina comes up. Hettenbaugh on second. On the bunt single, and the ball gets away. That one is driven to right field to Kosowski, who catches it backpedaling. Nice recovery by Ryan Kosowski. Good moment for the senior there. Big play with a runner on second base. Kosowski makes the catch. And we got 2 down. Fenske pitching to contact here. Doing a nice job on the mound for Wahpeton. 5-3. West Fargo chipping away on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Curveball. Fenske mixes it up. Number 3 hitter Luke Finn takes a strike looking. We got 1 out. Excuse me. Ball outside. 1-1 count to the 3 hitter. 1 down. West Fargo has answered with 2 runs here in the inning. Line drive right off Fenske's hip at the mound. He barehands it. Throws it over to Pickin for the out. Right in the hip. Man. Luke Finn, the lefty. Right down Broadway. Line drive into Fenske's pocket. He picks it up. Barehand throw over to first base. He wants to get right back on the rubber. They're going to check on him, though. That thing was a rocket. You could hear it up here. Right up the hip socket of Fenske. Nice play by the senior to get the out, the second out of the inning. Chantel Shute out there along with the umpire crew and head coach Andrew Lundsetter of the Huskies. And they might give him a warm-up pitch here. Yeah, they're going to give him a couple warm-up pitches. And first one is beautiful fastball about knee-high. And he says, I'm ready to go. Jacob Fenske looking to get Wahpeton out of this inning. They're up 5-3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Top of the third at John Randall Field. Fastball just off the inside of the plate. Fenske showing a little velocity on that one. 1-0. Just off the outside of the plate. Gotta find some middle ground. Jacob Fenske. 2-0 count here to Leighton Hoffland, the cleanup hitter. Hoffland drives a single on the ground to the right side. That's going to be an RBI hit. And we're going to have a 1-run ball game. 5 hits now for the Packers, 6 for the Huskies as they duke it out early on in the nightcap. We got a 5-4 ball game. Wahpeton hanging on to a narrow lead over the Packers on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Brings up Owen Haugen. Pitch from Fenske. Right across the outside corner of the plate. Starts Haugen off. Owen Haugen off with a strike. 0-1 pitch to Haugen is fouled off. Pitcher on pitcher battle here. Fenske hoping to win this one and get out of the inning with a lead here. Wahpeton up 5-4. Fenske comes set. Elevates a fastball. Can't get a chase out of fellow pitcher Owen Haugen. Fenske 0-2. A chance to get himself out of this inning. Fastball. Knee high. Strike looking. And it's going to be a tag out. Blado could not handle the pitch, but Haugen didn't hustle to first. Blado picks up the ball and tags him out. Fensky, strikeout to end the inning and preserve a 5-4 lead for the Wahpeton Huskies. We're going to head to the bottom of the third inning. We got a good one here, folks. The final game at home for spring baseball. Huskies 5, West Fargo 4 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. I'm Robert Wanick at John Randall Field.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. I'm Robert Wanick. Happy to have the nightcap here as well after Wahpeton loses the conference counter against West Fargo High by a score of 10-3. They're up 5-4 here. Bottom of the third inning. Last game for these Huskies seniors of the spring season at John Randall Field. The home finale has been a fun one. Dealing on the mound is Jacob Fensky. A couple errors last inning resulted in some West Fargo runs, but he has looked good, kept the ball down in the zone, getting a lot of soft contact and ground balls, and he gets a strikeout to end the inning. Wahpeton has a chance here to push the lead back up. And it's going to be McCade Pickin who takes a fastball low and away for ball one. Pickin, backwards K in his first at-bat. Takes the second pitch right down the middle for a strike. 1-1. As I was saying, Pickin's Superior Athlete of the Week interview presented by Brian Bernatus and the team at Superior Builders. That's over on our KBMW News Facebook page. Pickin is headed to Georgia Tech to continue his education. Very intelligent kid and a consummate comedian. Swing and a miss from Pickin. Makes it 2-2 for number 22. 2-2 pitch on the way to Pickin. Curveball freezes them. Second time caught looking for Pickin. That is a filthy off-speed pitch. For number 12 of the West Fargo Packers. I will try to get you guys that name in just a moment here. Malmy steps to the plate. Another big breaker. That one's in the dirt. Not quite a Logan Church curveball, the Breckenridge Cowboy with the 6-foot breaker. But this one is a good one as well. And he mixes it up with a fastball, and it's 1-1. Our mystery man on the mound here for West Fargo. Looks like it's Jack Davies. Swing and a miss. Davies up 1-2 here on Avery Malmy. Malmy singled home a run in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball way outside. Only able to keep one hand on the bat there. Davies off to a dashing start here for the Packers in the third inning. Wahpeton up 5-4. Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We got two down in the bottom of the third. Ryan Kosowski comes up. Strike at the knees. Kosowski with a big catch last inning in right field. Sun going down, lights coming on, ball coming up on him in a hurry, and he made a backpedaling catch out there that may very well have saved Wahpeton a run. Big moment for the senior who did not play in game one. He's now down 0-2 in this count, excuse me. Number 17, Ryan Kosowski. Curveball. Big sweeper. Bounces off the plate for a ball. Not much velo on that one. You probably could swing and miss and swing again before that one gets to the catcher. Throws it again, stays inside. Brushes Kosowski off the plate. See if he goes back to it. Kosowski doesn't look like he wants any part of that off-speed pitch. 2-2. Davies to Kosowski. Fastball. Knee-high inside corner. Strike 3. That's going to end the third inning here. Huskies up 5-4 over the West Fargo Packers on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. You're listening to Eastern Dakota Conference Baseball on B92.7 FM and streaming live on KBMW News Live YouTube. We'll be right back with the fourth frame here on B92.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains number one today.
When it was clear that my dad could not live on his own, I was worried. He was still independent, but he needed assistance. I didn't know I had any options. Then I brought up my concerns to my wife.
Well, and I had heard so many good things about Twin Town Villa, so I suggested we stop out and take a tour.
The minute we walked through the door and met the staff, I knew this was the perfect option for Dad. Dad's Twin Town Villa apartment is clean and spacious, plenty of room for my active dad to move around.
Twin Town Villa was and is our best option. It'll be yours too. Call or stop in for a tour today.
Jacob Fensky and the Wahpeton Huskies clinging to a 5-4 lead as we hit the fourth inning here at John Randall Field. Fensky delivers the first pitch. Another weak grounder to the second baseman, Malmy. He's going to throw it over to Pickin at first. One pitch, one out. Jacob Fensky dealing the senior, all-senior lineup here in the final home game of the season for the Huskies. J.J. Lauritsen with the ground out there for West Fargo High. Jacob Scholand to the plate. Fensky, breaking ball. He squares to bunt. He thinks it's high and pulls it back, and Fensky drops a delivery in the zone. 0-1 after that. Airdrop from Fensky. Can't get the next one to bite, and it's 1-1. Fensky stares over the top of his glove, enters the windup. Delivery on the way. That one softly hit to the second baseman, Malmy. Couple steps back, and he'll grab it. Two quick outs here. Avery Malmy at second base. Noah Betker comes up. He singled and scored his first time around. Curveball outside corner. Gets a nod of the head from Betker. Sign of respect there to Fensky as he jumps ahead 0-1 in the count. 0-1 from Fensky. Fastball bounces off the dirt. Blado tries to trick the umpire by holding the ball there, but pretty sure he saw that one skip off the egg line. Counts even at 1-1. Fensky, delivery. Foul ball. Fensky working quickly. He gets the ball, goes right back to the rubber. Kind of has a menacing stare over the top of his glove as he takes the signs from Skylar Blado. Fensky into the windup. Fastball high and outside. Gave that pitch everything he had. Sacrificed command. And it's going to be ball 2. 2-2. Jacob Fensky looking to get out of this inning in a hurry for Wahpeton. Just above the belt. Nice strikeout pitch. Trying to kind of get it up and in on the hands of the batter, but he lays off, and we have a full count. Delivery from the right-handed Fensky. That one's hit hard to Kosowski in right field. Goes over his head. That one's going to roll to the warning track. That's going to be a triple. Kosowski with a phenomenal throw back into the infield. And Fensky kind of got himself mixed up there, but I'm not sure he would have got to that ball anyways if he dropped his foot, because that thing was hit pretty hard. all the way to the base of the wall in right field. So the tying run is on third base with 2 outs. Ground ball down the third baseline, foul. We got Landon Troffgruben up. He scored his first time. Betker on third base after that triple that rolled to the wall in right field. Jacob Fenske takes a look over to third. Nobody holding him on. Fenske, foul ball. So Fenske up 0-2 here on the number 9 hitter. Does not want to roll the lineup around to Drew Hettenbaugh, who has doubled and singled and scored. He's on deck. Go time is now for Jacob Fenske and the Wahpeton Huskies. 5-4 lead, Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're in the top of the 4th. 0-2 pitch, Jacob Fenske. That one is flied out to Kosowski in right. He's underneath it, and he takes care of business. Ryan Kosowski. Triple over his head. He says, try me again. Catches it for the 3rd out of the inning. Husky senior having himself a day out there. We're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. Wahpeton up 5-4 on West Fargo. You're listening to B92.7 FM, streaming live on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Welcome back to B92.7 FM. This is Wahpeton Huskies baseball. We got a tight one, folks. Wahpeton 5, West Fargo 4. Bottom of the 4th inning. This is a 5-inning contest. Nightcap of the CDC doubleheader. Packers took the first game 10-3. Huskies looking to end the home season on a high note here. 11 seniors. All seniors on the field in this one. And we're going to start off with Brady DeFries, number 9. Some speed at the plate here for Wahpeton to start the bottom of the 4th. Looking to extend this 1-run lead. Bottom of the order, Brady DeFries. Great spot to lead things off. First pitch to DeFries on the way. That one's in the dirt. Got number 6 on the mound here for West Fargo. That's Drew Hettenbaugh. As they're doing pitcher by committee in this second game. Hettenbaugh's second pitch, swing and a miss by DeFries, 1-1. On deck, Skylar Blado at the top of the order. He's walked, singled, and scored twice. Drew Hettenbaugh comes set in the stretch, straight over the top. DeFries hits that one off the end cap, jumped out in front of that fastball. Hettenbaugh not throwing it hard, so you can sit back. Even if it's a fastball, it's not going to sneak up on you. 1-2. Curveball. DeFries chops it to third. This is going to be a close play. Bare hand. Throw to first. Gets him by a step. That was a phenomenal play by the third baseman. Wow. Brody Medina came in. He picked the right hop, and he barehanded it. And he got the fast DeFries by 1 step. I think DeFries was saying that the first baseman was in his line a little bit. But let's give some credit to the third baseman, Medina there. Web gem for sure. All right, that brings up Skylar Blado, who takes a ball inside. Tough break there for the Huskies. Gold glove play by Brody Medina. Pitch way up and in to Skylar Blado. He jokingly looks out at Hettenbaugh like, why are you throwing at me? Blado wearing number 3 in the right-handed batter's box, trying to spark the Huskies lineup from the top of the order. He'll take strike 1, 2-1. Blado's first extended run as a full-time player this spring. He's hitting over 300, batting leadoff, playing a variety of positions. Good primer for the summer to come. He swings at a fastball way down, 2-2. Huskies may be getting a little antsy here. A 5-inning game. We're in the bottom of the 4th. 5-1 lead has been cut to 5-4. As that curveball almost makes its way back to the zone. One of those that comes across high and the catcher catches it in the zone. But it's just up, and now we have a full count to Wahpeton's leadoff hitter, Blado. He takes ball 4 in the dirt. So Skylar Blado on base for the 3rd straight at bat. 2 walks, a single, and 2 runs scored. Brings up your designated hitter, Cade Malmy. He reached on base earlier in the game on a hit by pitch, and he came around to score. He's made a couple. His brother Avery has made a couple plays at second base today. Usually don't see them both in the lineup at the same time. Malmy in the batter's box. Blado with a nice lead at first. They'll try to pick him off. Head first slide. Back in easy. Skylar Blado, not known for his base stealing chops, but he's a very, very good runner otherwise on the bases. Used as a pinch runner last summer for Legion team a lot. And he was the closer on the Legion team, 4 for 4 in save opportunities. First pitch of the at-bat to Malmy's in there for a strike. They go to first again. No real threat for Blado over there to get picked off as he gets back in plenty of time. Malmy at the plate. Pitch is high. Blado goes. Throw is on, but the ball pops loose as the shortstop attempts to tag. Blado's going to get a stolen base here. Head first slide. Nice job by Blado sliding to the right field side of the bag while the shortstop took the throw on the left field side. Made him have to swipe the tag across and the ball popped loose. 1-1 count to Malmy. Pitch on the way. Down and in, 2-1. Blado in scoring position. Wahpeton leads by 1 run on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Malmy just misses that one. Falls it straight back to the backstop. Malmy wearing number 5. Curveball. Malmy leaves it off the plate. Full count. Big spot here for West Fargo with a runner in scoring position. Full count. Delivery to Malmy. In the dirt outside. Wahpeton's got 2 runners on. Malmy, who was hit by pitch earlier in the game, walks. That walk is presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Brings up Jaden King. Big Bird looking to bust it open with one swing of the bat here. First pitch of the at-bat on the way. Takes a big hack. That one is hit to center field. That one's running towards right center. Center fielder and right fielder almost run into each other, and it's the center fielder who grabs it. Good communication at the tail end of that play as that ball just kept pushing its way towards right. Center fielder for West Fargo covered some major ground on that one. That was... I can't see who that is. That's a long ways out there. Luke Finn, I believe. Yes, it was Luke Finn. Very nice catch. So we have 2 down here. Big spot for Cooper Klosterman. Another Wahpeton senior in this lineup. He's got a single and a double and 2 RBIs. Best game of the season for Coop. See if he can't keep that thing rolling. Tomahawk swing at a high fastball, and it's 1-1. Wahpeton up 5-4 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Last game of the night here at John Randall. 1-1. Klosterman in the box. Blado stealing third base. He'll get in there easy as the catcher can't hang on to the ball on the transfer. And Malmy will get over to second. So now we have 2 runners in scoring position. Right fielder playing in. Potential play at the plate here if Cooper can put a single out there. Curveball. Catches Klosterman guessing, and he looks it in for a strike, and we have a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Cooper Klosterman. Swing and a miss. Ball is in the dirt. They're going to throw it to first, and they'll complete the strikeout with the throwdown. Wahpeton strands 2. They head to the top of the 5th, the final inning of this nightcap in the final home game of the season at John Randall Field. Wahpeton 5, West Fargo 4. Stick around. Final 6 out of the ball game coming up here on B92.7 FM.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains number 1 today.
When it was clear that my dad could not live on his own, I was worried. He was still independent, but he needed assistance. I didn't know I had any options. Then I brought up my concerns to my wife.
Well, and I had heard so many good things about Twin Town Villa, so I suggested we stop out and take a tour.
The minute we walked through the door and met the staff, I knew this was the perfect option for Dad. Dad's Twin Town Villa apartment is clean and spacious, plenty of room for my active dad to move around.
Twin Town Villa was and is our best option. It'll be yours too. Call or stop in for a tour today.
Welcome to John Randall Field. We've had a wire-to-wire showdown here in the nightcap. Jacob Fensky trots back out to the hill for the top of the 5th inning. Wahpeton Huskies starter looking to close this one down. Wahpeton up 5-4 on West Fargo on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. He's going to have to face the top of the order, starting with Drew Hettenbaugh. Double, single, run scored. Fensky into the windup. First pitch, foul ball, out of play from Hettenbaugh. After Hettenbaugh, it'll be Brody Medina, who's 1 for 2 with the single, and Luke Finn, who has a sacrifice fly RBI on the day. But first things first, top of the order, 0-1 count. Fensky back into the windup. Second pitch, grounded back to Fensky, and he snares it. He's going to run it over to first. Underhand flip to McCade Pickin. Fensky with his second assist from the mound of the game. 1 down. And he's walking with confidence around the mound out there. Brings up the 2-hitter, Brody Medina. Get the scoreboard updated for you on YouTube here. It is the 5th and final inning of this nightcap. First pitch to Medina is outside. 1-run lead for Jacob Fensky and the Wahpeton Huskies over West Fargo. 1-0. Delivery on the way. High. 2-0. Fensky just trying to get outs, trying to grab him any way possible, and Medina trying to get on base any way possible for this Packers team, and he'll do that as he wears a pitch right in the number 4 on his back. Medina on base here with a hit by pitch. Top of the 5th inning, it's going to bring up the number 3 hitter, Luke Finn. Finn coming off that nice catch in center field last inning. Caught that way over in the right center gap. He'll step into the left-hander's batter box with some speed on first base. His leadoff hitter, Drew Hettenbaugh. So Jacob Fensky working out of the stretch with Hettenbaugh on first. He delivers a knee-high strike, and the throw back to the mound goes over his head, but it's not going to get too far. Lucky for the Huskies, Cooper Klosterman picks it up. One out. Hettenbaugh on first as the Packers trail 1-0 going against Jacob Fensky and the Huskies here. Second pitch is lined up the middle. That gets through past Malmy. Jaden King picks it up in center field. That one just scoots right by Malmy on his backhand side, and we're going to have a Minn Kota Egg Products mound visit. 1 out. Runners on first and second for West Fargo. Wahpeton leads 5-4 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. This is the 5th and final inning of this non-conference game against West Fargo. This Minn Kota Egg Products mound visit is going to bring Andrew Lundsetter up, and he's going to take the ball from Jacob Fensky, who had a phenomenal outing. His final home game as a senior here at John Randall Field. What a game for the young man it was. Take away a couple errors, and he probably only gives up 1, maybe 2 runs on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. A masterclass in location and pitching to contact. Tons of weak contact all around the infield drawn by Fensky. He also took a ground ball off the hip, got the out at first, and of course he snared that ball at the beginning of this inning too. So hats off to Jacob Fensky. He leaves the game after 4 1/3 innings with a 1-run lead, 2 runners on base. And your relief pitcher is going to be Aiden Hayek, the sophomore. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Huskies looking to nail down the final 2 outs against West Fargo. I'm Robert Wannick on B92.7.
It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
So Aiden Hayek, he's got 2 more warm-up pitches here for the Wahpeton Huskies. He's coming in. He'll be tasked with getting a save here. 2 outs remain on the scoreboard. Huskies got to grab him somewhere. 2 runners on. 2 fast runners on base. Drew Hettenbaugh, the leadoff man. He's on second base, and your 2-hitter, Brody Medina, he's on first base. Jack Davies will hit. Number 12. Ball in the dirt. Another nice pick by Skylar Blado. Keeps the runners from advancing, and Hayek's first pitch bounces in front of the plate. Second pitch from Hayek. Swing and a miss. Kept that one down in the zone, but not in the dirt. Hayek comes set out of the stretch. Ground ball towards shortstop Klosterman. That gets through the hole. Tying run on the way home. And throw will not come in. So the game is now tied. That run will be charged to Jacob Fensky on the RBI single from Davies. 1 out. 5-5. 5th inning. Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. So Wahpeton will bat in the bottom half regardless, as Hayek's pitch is drilled to left field. Giving chase is DeFries, and he makes a running catch on the warning track next to the foul fence, and the runners stay put. Brady DeFries, that's his big moment in the game on senior night here. He covered probably 30 yards catching that ball just a few feet from the tubing on the foul fence in left field, and the runners had no idea that he was going to get there, and they didn't even think about tagging. We have 2 outs now. So Brady DeFries with the clutch play in left field. Aiden Hayek leaves that one just off the outside corner. He's facing TJ Lauritsen, the lefty. Lauritsen fouls that one out of play. 1-1 count. Runners on first and second. We're all knotted up at 5, folks. This is a 5-inning game. This is the top of the 5th. Sophomore Aiden Hayek on the mound, relieving Jacob Fensky after 4 1/3 excellent innings from the senior. Ball outside. 2-1 count. Big spot here for Aiden Hayek. Runners on first and second. 2-1 delivery. That's hit hard towards center field. Jaden King comes in. That's going to drop. King gets it in. Not in time to get a play at the plate, and West Fargo takes the lead. So Hayek comes in, and the Packers slap 2 singles. They take the lead 6-5 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. So still 2 ducks on the pond here for West Fargo as Aiden Hayek trying to get the final out of the inning here. Ball in the dirt, blocked by Skylar Bladow. 1-0 count here. Wahpeton leading for most of this game. They've little dribbler to third. That one fielded by Langenwalter. Throws it across the diamond, and a nice scoop by McCade Pickin. 6-5. West Fargo takes the lead on a pair of singles here in the top of the 5th. Wahpeton's got to rally in the bottom half if they want to end their home schedule on this season with a victory. Stick around and see if they can get it done here on B92.7 FM after a quick word from our sponsors.
Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs. Ever notice how people in the Midwest always...
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
One last stand here for the Wahpeton Huskies in their home finale on the 2024 season. They fell behind 1-0 after the top of the first. They scored 4 in the bottom half, and they led 5-1 for quite some time. But West Fargo able to bounce back and take the lead. They score 2 runs in the top of the 5th, and suddenly they're up 6-5. Wahpeton down to their last 3 outs on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Hopefully they can redeem themselves here and salvage in a fantastic outing by senior pitcher Jacob Fensky, who had his stuff tonight. Didn't strike out a lot of batters, just pitched like a pitcher, using his location, mixing his stuff up. Didn't overpower anybody. Textbook fundamental outing from Fensky. First pitch of the inning to Nick Langenwalter is outside, ball 1. Langenwalter, one of many seniors starting this game for Wahpeton. 1-0 to Langenwalter. He hits that one to right field. Right fielder is underneath it, and that's going to be a fly out for the first out of the final inning here. Again, a 5-inning game, as is all of the doubleheaders in the EDC. The second game is 5 innings. So McCade Pickin will step to the plate here with 1 down. He takes a fastball for a strike. Oh, 1. McCade Pickin. Curveball up and in by the arms for a ball. One to Pickin. Fouls it off, and he's behind 1-2. So Pickin swings, lines it to center field. Center fielder runs up and makes a little basket catch. Tough luck out there for McCade Pickin, who put a barrel shot on that one. He just hit it right at the center fielder. Wahpeton's down to their final out here. It's going to be Cade Malmy, who has been hit by pitch, and he walked and he scored a run. Wahpeton trails 6-5 in the bottom of the fifth on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Malmy takes a curveball inside corner. Swings at a high fastball, and it's 0-2, so Wahpeton is down to their final strike here. Trailing by 1 against West Fargo in the nightcap. West Fargo took the first game 10-3. Malmy spoils the strikeout pitch with the foul ball down the right field side. Number 2 will get another chance here. 0-2 curveball gets Malmy swinging. That final strikeout for the save was Landon Troft, Gruben, and West Fargo comes back with 2 runs in the top of the fifth to win this nightcap 6-5 and sweep the Huskies on senior night. You're listening to B92.7 FM. I'm Robert Wanick, and I'll be right back with our Miller Realty postgame show. Huskies, don't go down without a little bit of bite on senior night. Congratulations to the Wahpeton seniors for all of their contributions. We'll be right back with your Miller Realty postgame show, B92.7, and streaming live on YouTube at KBMW News Live.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. I'm Robert Wanick here, live on your Miller Realty postgame show. Wahpeton Huskies fall 6-5 to the West Fargo Packers on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Thank you to Miller Realty for presenting our postgame show, a tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, trust, and service. The Huskies were up 5-1 for the bulk of this ball game, but West Fargo came screaming back, and it was the ultimate backbreaker with 2 runs in the top of the fifth and final inning that did it as they win 6-5. Excellent effort by the Huskies, a game they'll certainly remember, pushing West Fargo to the brink here in the home finale on this season. Let's jump right into your Essentia Health player of the game. Essentia Health here with you, none other than Jacob Fenske, a senior pitcher who hasn't got a lot of tick this year on the varsity squad. He comes out here, he goes 4 1/3 innings. I got him down for 3 earned runs, a couple errors, tagged him with 3 extra runs, and that was the story. Clean defense might have sent him home with a win to end his senior career, but he's got nothing to hang his head about. Fenske only had 2 strikeouts by my count, which was extra impressive because he was all around the zone in different spots. They were grounding it to the first baseman, dribbling it to the third baseman, weak contact to the second baseman, pop flies to right field because they were behind on his fastball, and not because he was overpowering them, because he was changing speeds so much and making hitters guess. It was Tom Glavin-esque, not using, spin rate and velo to beat this team, but Fenske was using old school textbook pitching. So congratulations to Jacob Fenske on a great outing. I know the Huskies didn't win, but the senior right-hander is your Essentia Health player of the game. For your Red River Agency play of the game, Ryan Kosowski, the senior in right field. Earlier in the game, runners on first and second base. The lights had just been turned on. They kind of got that fluorescent glow when they're turning on, and the sun's going down, and it's really hard to see out there. West Fargo hit a ball out to him, and he got spun around and ended up catching that on his heels, backing up for the second out of the inning, and it saved Wahpeton at least a run at the time and kept the lead going. So Ryan Kosowski, for a kid who has hardly played in the field this year, to step up and actually make two big catches, one of them ending an inning in right field, and he also chased down that triple to the fence, threw it all the way into the infield to keep the runner at third base. Ryan Kosowski gets your Red River Agency Play of the Game, your trusted hometown agents. Congratulations to all of the Wahpeton Huskies seniors on a tremendous career. EDC champions last year and this year helping the younger players learn. Aiden Hayek, one of those players, comes in the last inning, allows two inherited runners to score, and that's the end of the game. But a fantastic season from Hayek all around, and just shows the confidence the coach has in him, putting him in that spot. So West Fargo High moves to 8-2 in the EDC. They are 15-6 overall with this non-conference win tonight. Wahpeton falls to 1-8 in the EDC, 2-12 overall. This has been your Miller Realty post-game show. I'm Robert Wanick, signing off from the iconic John Randall Field.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?